Okay, so it's been a month since the last time we took a video of our garden here on the balcony. So over here is the lettuce. It's doing really well, and I've been taking off pieces here and there to add to our salad. The green beans in the middle are doing okay, but I've mostly kept this basket in the shade. So next time I probably won't put green beans in the middle of the lettuce. Then I've added to our garden since the last time, and this is another herb basket, and in here I have 3 different kinds of mint, a stevia, and a lavender, and I'm trying to grow some salvia in seeds, but they haven't germinated yet. There's the other mint back there, so I'll put that in there eventually too, and I need to cut back the mint right now. And then I transplanted all of the cilantro that I had growing in various places in some of my other pots all to this one so that I can easily harvest it. And then over here, well, there's the Johannisbeeren or Madrubelis currants, and there's some bugs that got into one of the top leaves up here, so there's nothing I've read that I can do until the season's over, and then I can treat it, and hopefully the bugs won't come back next year. So all of these strawberries here came from runners from our original strawberry basket, and I can't believe that I'm actually getting strawberries out of these. I thought that that would have to wait till next year, but hey, I'll take them. My son loves them. So here is the herb container. It's still doing this about the same as last time, which is great. And I have been harvesting the basil and chives and thyme and parsley and some of the sage. The sage I need to get to again. And I've also, the radishes really came up well, and I've been plucking those out and popping those into our salads too. I have a whole bunch of new little pots that I planted. Oh goodness. There's some cauliflower that I'm going to need to transplant soon, and I have some bell peppers that I had not expected to come up at all. I'd put some seeds in with my tomato out of my window ledge, and all of a sudden I had about 25 little tiny seeds, and I didn't think that they would come up because I planted them from a pepper plant that I bought at the grocery store, or a pepper. So then I have some fennel and some green onions and more green onions, and there's green onions and a radish and some fennel, and in the middle there is a tiny little sprout of one of the bell peppers I transplanted. And then back here I got some more planters to hang on the balcony ledge. So I got some red basil, and I put some green beans in there and fennel. And over here I have one yellow bell pepper growing. Well, it's green now, but when it gets completely mature, it'll be yellow, hopefully. And then I made a bag over here, and in there is a whole bunch of green beans, and I have some lettuce on the side, and there is a very chewed up kale in the top, and I also have another couple of green beans in there. And then over here on the table, this is a miscellaneous herb container. It looks like there's going to be mint in here, and the rest of it I can't tell yet. It's too tiny. There's more radishes here, and this is lamb's head lettuce or muesli. And this is a little shoot that it was a sucker that I pulled off of one of the tomatoes, and I guess it's taking root because I've already got a flower on there, amazingly. And there is another cauliflower, and this is I think those are tomatillos, and the rest of it I can't remember. And then our strawberry plant is doing amazingly well. My son has been eating all the strawberries. Here's one that's about ready to come off, and I have another runner here that I'm waiting for it to take enough root so I can sever it from the main plant. And in here we have a kale and some fennel, and this is a little bitty broccoli. And then the main plant is a zucchini. There's a couple of leeks in here. Let's see. And then over here, this big tall bit is mustard. And I have some, I believe those are my cayenne peppers and jalapenos. And then I have in here a whole bunch of celery, and I added some more fennel. And then up here we have our hanging bucket, and it's doing amazingly well. I've pulled a bunch of cornichons off of here already, and you can see there's more. So that one's been really happy. And the tomato plant, since the last time I took a videotape, I accidentally ripped off the top of it, or well, I guess it would be the bottom. And so fortunately it has sprouted up some more, and I've got some flowers up there. So I have hope that we'll get some little cherry tomatoes off of there. And then there are the green beans that seem to be, they look great. No green beans yet, but soon, I think. And then over here is another lettuce bag, and I have this hanging up, and it's doing really well. This is actually a grocery sack, and I put a trash bag inside with the soil and then poked holes. So far so good, and I'm happy to see that. We're gonna take a quick run over to our window ledge, past the toys. All right, so window ledge, here we go. Now this one, the outside of the building was cleaned, so I had to pull these inside, and wow, if you can see how tall that tomato plant is way up there. It was hard, but I didn't break anything, and so far everything's looking really good. We have a ton of tomatoes growing here. You can see them all over the place, and there's a lot more flowers up there. And then over here is a cucumber, and I think today I finally saw a female flower that's getting ready to start, but mostly we've only had male flowers, so I don't know if we're going to end up with much in the cucumber department. Way back over there is my oregano, and then there's some sweet peas down here, and then here's another bell pepper. This is supposed to be a red one, and there's some flowers, so hopefully we'll see something happening there soon. And then we have the orange mint, and there's some green onions and some bell peppers, little tiny ones, and on the other side is some more green beans. And then I have dill here, but it really isn't doing much yet, so I don't know if I'm going to need to, you know, plant some more seeds in a little pot and start it that way. Then over here we have some green beans and the eggplant, and it looks like we're going to get some flowers up there. And then this is where I pulled out all of the cilantro from, and I do have some radishes growing in here. Let's see, I'm about to pull one out. So, ooh, look at that. They'll go in our salad today. So the radishes are doing great, and we have been getting some more stuff to eat, so that's fantastic. And the rosemary back there is doing pretty good too. I don't know if you can really see that. So anyway, that's our garden. With our 1 month update, and hopefully by the time I take another video, we'll have lots of stuff we've been chomping on. All right.